of living a life on the beach like those laptop beach ads back in the 2000s. Okay, so for weeks, I couldn't get the idea out of my head. I knew learning to code was my ticket to a better future, but I was terrified. I kept coming up with excuses. I'd tell myself, "You're too old. It's too hard. You'll never catch up to people who have been coding since they were teenagers." But the more I resisted, the stronger the feeling became that I needed to try. One night, sitting alone in my apartment, I made a decision. I was tired of running from something just because it scared me. I promised myself I'd learn how to code, no matter how hard it was. That very night, I opened my laptop, went to YouTube, and typed in how to learn Python programming for beginners. The first video I watched was overwhelming. The instructor spoke quickly, and words like variables, functions, and loops made my head spin. But something inside me wouldn't let me give up. I watched another video, then another. Slowly, things started to make sense. After a few hours, I wrote my first tiny piece of code. It was simple. It was "Hello World" on the screen, but I felt like I just climbed a mountain. The little mountain of success gave me hope. From that day forward, I dedicated 4 hours each day to learning Python. At first, it was incredibly tough. There were days when I'd stare at my computer, frustrated, convinced I'd never understand. But every day, I'd push through that feeling, reminding myself of the future that I wanted: freedom from stressful manual trading and the power to create anything I dreamed of. Weeks turned into months, and gradually, coding started to click. Concepts that once seemed impossible now felt familiar. I built tiny programs, then bigger ones. I started experimenting with writing code that could analyze market data. Every small success gave me confidence. I managed to write my first simple trading bot. It wasn't perfect, but it worked. The bot followed my instructions exactly, placing trades automatically without emotion. Watching my creation come to life was one of the most incredible feelings I ever experienced. It wasn't just about trading more. I realized that code I could build anything. Looking back, I can't believe I almost let my fear stop me from learning something that changed my life forever. Learning to code taught me more than just programming. It showed me that your choices. Today, I share my journey openly, because now I truly believe this. Code is the great equalizer. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. Learn, coding can unlock a whole new world of possibilities. Some facts above that I need you to rewrite and make it about twice as long as well. Yo, that Star Fox, bro. That Star Fox, I think, was one of the first games I plugged into my N64, dude. And that intro, bro. Stop it. That shit was fun. I love fun, dude. I gotta have fun. I told you I'm done once I stop having fun. I'm gonna keep having fun. Always, every day. I love N64, dude. I love N64. I'll play N64 right now. All right, dude. This is actually, I see it now. I get it. This is good for writing. But who writes with AI? You know? That's the real question. Who writes with AI? How many people write with AI is the question.
Damn near anything we could think is real. And if it's not, we could create it. See, that's the gift we were given. To evolve, advance, create. I create my own world.
I create my own world. So it's rewriting itself. That's pretty cool. Let's see if it actually makes it longer. Okay, so nice. So now I can close this maybe? Awesome job. Now let's move on to chapter